Another effect that I find really useful is called lighting effects. And you find that in the Adjust folder under Video Effects. In fact, I typed in lighting to find that. And there's this file that I've given you called Cowboy Dark. Okay, and we see here that as he lifts his face is darker than the background on the right. So maybe I want to highlight his face. So what I could do is bring over lighting effects, put it on his face there, and now we see immediately in the center that his face is now brighter than the background. Now the lighting effects panel, you see as I click on it, it simulates what a 3D light is like. Okay, I'm going to look at light 1, and it is a spotlight, and I could change it to directional, which I don't want, or omni, which is present everywhere. I kind of like that effect, the spotlight light effect. Now we see here that we could place it in the center or move it over in different locations. That kind of looks good, and I'm going to bring it down just a little bit, okay? I could also unfocus it or make it more focused. So here I have it less focused, more focused, okay? I could change the angle of it, like what direction is it pointed in. So for instance, if I pointed it down, I may want to move this up and over a little bit. Maybe I don't like that as much, but we'll use that just for a while. I could change the radius of the outside or the radius of the inside. So let's see what happens. So let's actually animate that. I'm going to animate the center. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to use that as the keyframe. Okay, and as he rises his head up to this position, I'm going to move it up a little bit. Okay, so let's see this now. All right, he's lower. The highlight is on his face. As it moves up, the highlight moves to his eyes. Okay, so maybe I like that a little better. That certainly looks a lot better than if I didn't have the effect at all, where again the background is brighter than his face. So play with that. That's a real fun effect. Now, I'm going to open this up, and let's say that it's not daytime but nighttime. So I may even want to change the color of the light. So let's say I could make it warmer by adding some yellow, but in this case I'm going to add some blue. And now it looks a little bit more like nighttime. It's not great, but at least you get the idea of what the effect is. So for instance, if I wanted to add warmer, I could add more yellow, like that. So those are fun, and as you see, you have many different lights to choose from. You have up to 5 lights per scene, so I could have highlighted the background instead of his face, or background and his face.